Huh. Wait till you see this. How's it going, YouTube? Logan here from J5 Studios, and today we are once again out working on the DeLorean. I don't have any super major things I'm doing right now. I'm going to talk about a few up-and-coming projects that I've got with this car that hopefully I'm trying to get done before next year. What's going on with this strand of hair? Anyways, so let's just kind of go through some stuff, talk about some little things here and there that I'm going to be working on, and seeing if you guys got any suggestions or help with the things coming up. Okay, so first of all, we do have the idle motor coming in, which is essentially what comes into play over here. Let me show you guys this. Let me grab a flashlight. Okay, so if you guys watched the last video where I did the fuel pump, you'll realize that we realized that right here, where you see that plastic cap, and there's another one on the left and right side, there's supposed to be an idle motor right there. Not sure why it's not sure why it doesn't exist, but it doesn't. So, waiting on that to come in. When it gets here, that should be an easy replacement. Let me set this light down, and I assume this is the plug. I'll know better when it gets in, because I assume only one plug is going to fit that. Got to plug this back in. This was unplugged during our troubleshooting. Plug it back in. And also, I've been really appreciating all your guys' comments. I am nowhere near an expert on this car, and I'm not even going to act like I am. So it's nice hearing from you guys and getting some suggestions as well. So in this box right here, this giant DMC box is actually the left front fender. It is unblended. I'll get that out and show you guys what that looks like here in a second. But also I need to, some tips and tricks as far as how to blend it, because I don't know how. I've been doing a little bit of research. There's a new pair of wiper blades somewhere laying around here too. I just don't know where it's at. But anyways, I've been doing a lot of research on how to blend it, and if you guys have any experience with that, I'd love to hear from you. I know there's a thing called a wolf head that you need to get to blend it correctly. And my plan is, when I get this fender off and get the new one on, this will kind of be my test subject as far as, learning how to blend and all that. I've watched a few videos on it. I really want to try and do it myself, because then I can do the rest of the car as well. But this piece will be my test subject. Make sure I learn how to blend correctly and I don't screw up the rest of the car. So, yeah, but this fender, as you can see, it's got to come off. So eventually, it will come off. That's kind of what's next. Did a little bit of research on it. Looks like we got to take the nose off to be able to do this correctly, which again is fine, because I'd like to get in here and see what's going on with these headlights anyways, because these are very loose on this side, and I'd like to fix all the stuff that I did in a previous video to make sure that works. Also might get crazy and buy a new little replacement for the front here. As you can see, it's got a lot of cracks in it, so it'd be nice to replace that out as well. Okay, let me show you guys some other stuff on the other side. So one thing that I'm also having trouble with is the passenger side door gets stuck, especially opening from the inside. I don't even think you can open it from the inside. It immediately gets stuck. And I'm not sure if that's an issue with the latch or if it's an issue with something else. I assume it's probably something with the latch, because what else could it be? But you really have to kind of pull it really hard from the outside to get it to work. Me and my dad have messed around a little bit, moving the latch around, trying to get it in a spot that would just kind of work for now, and that's where we've got it. But it definitely needs some more TLC. I'm going to open it now and kind of show you guys. And it probably won't look like I'm really trying that hard, but I've kind of mastered how to open it from that side and not get it stuck. Because, man, I don't want to get this door stuck, right? Don't know how well that just showed up on camera. But, yeah, I'm able to pull it just with a lot of force to get it to work. One thing I'm probably going to do maybe in this video is get this passenger seat out because it does not move, which is kind of a pain to get to like the fuse box, to get to the battery, things like that, because it's all behind the seat. So if you look, this bar that's on the bottom here, which is what you guys hear that? That's what I'm pulling up. It doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't. I have sat here, I have sat in the seat, I have moved up and down, I have done all I can to try and get this thing loose. It is seized the frick up. It's not going to move. This is also really loose, which is something else maybe I'll look into while I have the seat out. Like, I can do that. That does get me access to the battery, kinda, but like, talk about how much easier it'd be if I could move this seat up, 6 or 7 inches or so. So that's kind of what I'm going to work on next. Also, it doesn't have a seat belt on this side. It has the locker, but it doesn't have this part, as you can see. So I'm gonna have to get that replaced as well, so I'm legal. Let's see here. Basically, the entire interior still needs a lot of love, and I've been back and forth on if I want to make it like a two-tone interior. Originally, I wanted a black interior DeLorean. The more I ride in this, the more like I'm kind of okay with it being gray. So I don't know. I know they make like two-tone seat covers. That would be really cool. The dash has to get totally replaced. The middle dash also has to get replaced. It just kind of looks a little funky in spots. So it's kind of one of the things. There's so much stuff that needs replaced. The carpet definitely needs replaced. This carpet is nasty. I might as well do what I want to do with this car. And so I don't know if I'm going to do like a gray-black interior and change these seats out to that style, because these seats also need reupholstered. They've got holes in them and everything. I don't even know how much I like these seats, to be honest with you. I know there's a lot of DeLorean purists out there that like want the car to be just like it was all the factory. These aren't the coolest seats. These are kind of just plain seats. So I don't know. Maybe I keep them, maybe I don't. I'll probably keep them, but they definitely need reupholstered, if anything. And the whole dash is just atrocious. It all needs redone. And then when I do the dash, I'll do like the speakers and the radio and things like that and change that out as well. Yeah, so I'm kind of like getting a chain of commands as far as what is important. The fender's pretty important to me. Getting it blended and everything's pretty important. Getting the fuel system figured out is still pretty important, which we're starting to lean towards. Maybe there's an idling issue more than a fuel system issue, which is why when the idle motor gets here, swap it out, see how it's doing. Maybe that resolves the issue. That'd be cool. So, yeah. These are just kind of some of the things. But I think for today, we'll try to get this seat out. That way at least I can show you guys some sort of progress today. This shouldn't be too hard to take out and see what's going on underneath it. I think there's 4 bolts underneath the car that you essentially just undo them and pull the whole seat out. So let's go ahead and do that. And actually, let me show you guys the fender first. Because I'm not gonna make you wait till the end of the video to see the fender. Let's look at that fender now. Not the best camera angle, I'm sorry about that, but here is the unblended fender from DMC. And as you can see here, it pretty much just looks like a piece of stainless steel. Like, that's it. So they had a really good deal on these on Black Friday, and that is essentially why I bought the thing, because these are normally almost $2,000 after shipping and everything to get, and Black Friday I basically got it for half that price. So actually a little bit way less than that. Ended up being about $900, so I'll take it. But yeah, this is it. There's your fender, and as you can see, It's going to need blended and everything, but I'm super stoked to get it off. And that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the front of it here. So you got, you know, some stuff going on here, which is why I think the nose is going to have to come off the car to get that going, which is fine because while the nose is off, I can look at other things. So this is going to be a big thing to do, big project, big part of it, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get it on. All right, so this is under the car. As you can see, there is the nut with the bolt on it. And I got a size 13. And I think it's going to fit. I just got to undo this and a few more, and then the seat will be out. That's tightening it. That's loosening it. Alright, let me set you guys down.
Dangerous game I'm playing. I don't have you guys on the tripod. The camera's just sitting on the ground, kind of leaned on itself. I'll try not to knock it over. I'm pretty sure that's tightening it. Yeah, that's loosening it. I was right the first time, idiot. Man, it's just really tight right there. No, I was right. That's loosening. That's loosening. It just worries me because it gets real tight. But these bolts are pretty exposed to weather. So. It should come out with a little bit of wiggle wiggle.
That comes out pretty easy. That came out pretty easy. Seat is out. Seat is out. Huh. Wait till you see this. How am I going to get this seat out of here? All right, first of all, here's a spoon. Here's I can tell it's Planters Peanuts from the hat. But like, what's this? This is interesting. I mean, this carpet's not even held on. Look at that. You can see right underneath it. So obviously, if I was keeping this carpet, this is where I'd do a bunch of vacuuming. I think that's mouse poop. Yeah, that's mouse poop. So, lots of mouse poop there. That's cool. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Let's look under the seat now. All right, so clearly these are very rusty. Look at this side here. This side's not as bad as the other side, but very, very rusty. And it looks like those straps I was looking at must have connected here. Kind of another way to keep the seat down, I guess. Yeah. So I think this is the problem. Honestly, the whole thing's the problem. It probably needs cleaned up with like a wire brush. I'm going to try and maybe take it off the seat itself, if I can figure out how it comes off. Maybe there's a bolt, like down here. There is. There's a bolt down there, and down there, and probably up here. I just got to get this to move. So this is kind of just a little project I can work on. It's kind of easy to fix. But really, I just need to get the seat out of the freaking way. And that's what I did. So, seat is out of the car. Guys, I think that's going to do it here for this video. I know I didn't really do much on the car, but I wanted to kind of talk about some stuff that I'm doing that's going on. A lot of you guys have been super helpful in the comments and messaging me and things like that. I really appreciate it. So it's kind of why I'm getting ahead of what I'm getting ready to work on. So you guys have any suggestions with replacing the fender or anything with the interior, things like that, now's the time to kind of talk about it in the comments. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. all of the DeLorean stuff and all the things I've been working on, and more to come. So like, subscribe, all that bull crap. Till next time.